Although the inflatable prosthesis will give you nearly natural hardness and softness, it too has limitations. You've seen the AMS Inflatable 700 has separate parts. Unlike an AMS Malleable or the Hydroflex, each part must be implanted, so the surgery is longer. Also, like all prostheses, the Inflatable 700 may stop working in some men, but usually the problem can be corrected with surgery.
Well, if it failed, it's just like a motor that has too many miles on it. Yank it out and put another in it.
First of all, I didn't want to walk around with an erection all the time. We go swimming a lot and stuff like this, and I think with shorts and stuff like that in the summertime, it would be noticeable more. So we chose the inflatable prosthesis.
But me, I'm a little modest, so I guess I prefer the pump. You know, I don't like people to know what I have, so that's what I'll take, the pump.
You've seen three types of penile prostheses from American Medical Systems: the AMS Malleable 600, the AMS Hydroflex Self-Contained, and the AMS Inflatable 700. All three have advantages and limitations. Choosing the right device is up to you and your partner and your doctor, but most importantly, you.
I don't know, anytime I think of surgery, I just think it's a major step. You're kind of putting your body out there for somebody to do surgery on. You want to make sure that you're doing the right thing.
I can remember wanting to just get it over with, and I can remember thinking, you know, how is it going to be afterwards? You know, this is something big. But then I always kept telling myself, well, the way it is, it's no good, so let's go, you know, get it done.
All parts of every penile prosthesis are surgically implanted in the body, so you can't see the prosthesis on the outside of the body. Everything is hidden under the skin. In addition to the advantages and limitations of the prosthesis, you need to be aware of the normal risks of surgery. And you need to expect some amount of pain after the prosthesis has been implanted while the surgery is healing. Ask your urologist about these considerations.
Well, all I had to do was report to the hospital at the time he stated, and was put into a kind of a holding area in which they take your blood pressure and temperature and all that sort of thing, and you just wait there until they're ready in the surgical area, which they wheel you in and prepare you, of course, and do all the scrubbing and all that is necessary. And the doctor came in, did the prosthesis, and I was taken back to another holding area in which I had to stay, I think, for 2 hours.
About 5 weeks, about
5 to 6.
something between 5 and 6 weeks before I felt, you know, comfortable enough to even to try to use it, because, you know, we're still
Build up the courage.
Build up the courage. That's a good thought. Yes, exactly. So yeah, it was about 5 to 6 weeks before I attempted it, and it was you know, to inflate the thing and tried it. So, and again, you're still pretty sensitive, so you have to be still gingerly, very carefully. So, but then, like I say, each day it just became better and better, and after a short period of time, everything was normal.
Consider the medical advantages and disadvantages that you've seen here, but also consider the cost of the prosthesis and the surgical procedure. In many cases, if your impotence is caused by a physical problem, insurance companies will pay a portion of the cost. Some insurance plans, however, will not pay for the prosthesis or the surgery. So get approval from your insurance company before a prosthesis is implanted.
So we went through some things with the insurance company to make sure that they were going to handle it before we went ahead and had the operation. And so the insurance company covered most of it in the end.
Once a prosthesis is implanted, after the surgery is healed, that's when the treatment can give its best rewards. The impotence is gone, you can have intercourse again.
He's not temperamental anymore. Not so high-strung. You can talk to him now, you know, and he doesn't have to feel how shall I say, incompetent in the bed. You know, and I think this is where all the frustrations came from.
It's brought us closer together.
It's brought my manhood back, for one. And from that start on, it has changed my life back to where it should be, at work, at home, and at play.
Now urologists can offer hope to impotent men and their partners. You've had the opportunity to learn from couples who have faced impotence and solved it. If you think you might be impotent, or you know someone who you think is impotent, your next step should be to seek more information from your urologist. Explain your concerns. Ask how you can get help. If you would like a free brochure about impotence and penile prostheses, write to the Impotence Information Center, Post Office Box 9, Minneapolis, Minnesota 55440.